Yesterday I was on my road bike because that's what I do for exercise. I like to ride my Cannondale and it helped me lose a lot of weight and also helped me to clear my mind a lot because you're no distractions. You got to focus on the road. You're just focusing on your pedals and on your legs.
Yep.
And it got me to thinking, it was one of the things that really helped me in my early recovery. And I was thinking about maybe putting together a program to get addicts bikes.
That's cool as fuck.
That would be cool.
Because
Mike's
Mike's
Bikes.
Bikes.
Mac, you in the nomenclature is amazing.
Mike's Bikes.
That's incredible.
I'm a word guy for sure.
You
That
are.
is amazing.
Mike.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Because people do need a second focus. Whenever I reach out to fans or they reach to me and I talk back, it's what, they want to know my advice or what the kids would say. It's always about taking care of your body first, getting the exercise.
So important.
It's for stress, anxiety, depression, anything. Forget the drugs, forget smoking weed to get feeling, calmer and stuff. Have you been exercising?
He hasn't.
No.
I've been giving him Pam. I've been giving him a lot of shit.
I was over there
I've been giving him
listening
a lot
to
of shit.
you saying how you're having anxiety and stuff. Logan, you never had anxiety. You don't. You have anxiety probably from smoking too much weed and maybe the environment of Corona and everybody has a little more anxiety than they did have, but covering it up with artificial means is not good. And then overdoing it, again, there's moderation, there's balance. I cannot believe you haven't been exercising.
Not at all.
Like I exercise twice a day during coronavirus. I also drink 2 glasses of wine.
That's fine. I mean, that's the doctor kind of orders that.
No,
right?
right.
Supposed to
But
be
the
drinking
point,
red wine, yeah?
is everyone's doing, like staying inside, maybe eating more, maybe drinking more. But why aren't you exercising?
Why would I?
All of you should be.
Why?
You are.
I exercise
Because
every day.
I go back to the subject is of depression and anxiety and stuff, and getting your body healthy prevents and helps reduce anxiety.
It is the largest individual
It's the
dumper
psychological-
of positive
Your
neurotransmitters in the
serotonin,
world. And
your
that's why
dopamine, I'm no scientist, but you just go out and go for a run and come back and realize how good you feel.
I don't disagree. The reason I ask why would I, and I'm just kind of like picking your brain, is because aesthetically, for whatever reason, I fell into this like pretty good looking body.
Oh, it's not about looks at all.
It's
Okay,
not.
so it's not right.
Yeah,
so it's
not
not.
at all.
No.
So a lot of people would disagree and tell you they work out to look good. I'm not there. That's not what I'm saying. So now, you're telling me I should work out to not have one anxiety attack that I had my whole life?
No, just in general, just to help your whole outlook on life. Anxiety, if you're
But here's the problem
if
that I fall
you're feeling
into.
a little stressed or you need a
I
distraction.
take an hour out of my day. When I work out, I get hot, I get red, I get flushed. When I'm hot and red and flushed, it translates on camera. I now have less energy to put into my content.
That's true.
And when I was vlogging every day in 2017, I was finally catching like that serious momentum. I also noticed I stopped working out, and I was able to put more energy into my content, which in turn built the empire around me.
Okay.
So now that I'm back on this like extreme content machine that in this particular wave doesn't involve a boxing match yet. I'm like I said, I'm not good at moderation. I'm good at attacking
I was
one thing
literally
fucking
just gonna say
head
that.
on.
But that's
Logan,
not
I don't
always
go
that's not
out
always
and
positive
turn-
either.
work
Yeah,
out
you might be right. You might be right.
You know, I mean,
working out to the point where you're red and you're sweating, you just go walk on
Yes,
the treadmill.
yeah.
I'm not saying go hard, and you just said I don't do anything in moderation. Maybe you need to learn to do something in moderation a little bit.
But
Just a little.
I'm more afraid of the man who's practiced one kick 1,000 times than the man who's practiced 1,000 kicks one time each. Do you hear what I'm saying?
What are you practicing or not practicing?
The one thing I practice 1,000 times is creating the best content in the world.
This is
I'm not saying don't do that.
This is that statement I made earlier where the person's like, I want to make it big in LA, so I'm leaving college.
Mm-hmm.
You think every day happens to work out perfectly for me to get a 20-mile ride in? I fit that shit the fuck in. If I got a podcast early, I'm riding late. If I got a podcast late, I'm riding early. If I got content to put out the next day, business plan meetings with you, it all has to work into the schedule. I think I'm not telling you to work out. I don't think she's telling you to work out to avoid the one anxiety attack. I think what you're doing is you're stunting your available growth and neurotransmitter happy drugs. when you get out there and you start getting active, whether it's yoga,
Yeah.
I don't even give a fuck if you
No,
just
it could
go
be
and do
yoga.
yoga.
It could be.
It's flexing that
when
brain.
I'm done with my workouts,
Yeah.
I'm fucking
You
exhausted.
work out like
I
a
have
psychopath.
nothing
I'm
left
not
to
talking
give.
about that. You
I-
work out.
right.
You're used to your boxing workout.
I'm not
talking
about that either.
Just anything to
Do
get
a
the
dance
muscles.
class for crying out loud.
I'll do a dance class any day.
I
Mind you,
have a
I'm still
guy.
really active.
I have
I'm
a guy. No freebies until he lets me come dance with him. But I'll show you who he is, and it's so fun.
Is that the one you were dancing with Jake?
Mhm.
No.
I was no.
Okay.
This is online through YouTube. We found.
By the way, I'm not proud of this mentality. I'm just iterating my thoughts
Yeah.
and like what I'm also really good. Y'all know this at justifying bullshit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like
Yeah.
I'm just trying to tell myself like this is not good.
I was just gonna say excuses.
they're
Is
excuses.
anyone
I'm gonna
hearing
start
an
working out again.
This has been such an important topic, which is why I brought up Mike's bikes. It's been such an important topic for me to get to the addict, okay? Because the addict or the person who's dealing with any struggle, whether it's some sort of mental depression, anxiety, whatever, or an addiction,
Yep.
they come out of addiction or in their daily struggle missing those chemicals that make them feel good. And so they
Right.
look for crutches or they overeat or whatever.
Yeah.
And when I found out what it felt like to even sweat for 5 minutes,
Yeah.
anything, just go outside, walk 100 laps on a track. Mac loves walking. It's one of his favorite fucking things.
Yeah.
When I started to get on the bike, I wouldn't get home drenched in sweat. I would come home, I would have a nice gloss on me, and I would feel more at ease.
Right.
In my life.
Right. You don't go so hard that you're exhausted. You can't make
Maybe I'll start with quick like 2-3 mile jog every day. Which by the way I can
2-3 miles.
bruh.
quick one.
Bruh, I bet you.
Start with a mile.
I'll bet you.
Oh, you'd crush it.
You heard it here first on Impulsive. I could run a 6-minute mile,
I'm sure.
a 5-minute 30-second mile right now if I walked outside.
I will bet you $100 that you can't do that.
Which
right now.
one?
Oh my
5:30 or
God.
6?
5:30. You said 5:30. I'm taking that one. Duh.
Yeah,
$100
Jake
bucks?
just ran that.
$100.
He's-
0% chance you could do it.
Isn't Jake a better
without
runner
doubt.
than him too, or no?
No, I think
over
he is.
distance.
Over
He is.
distance.
I've
Oh,
seen Jake
distance?
run. Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
He
Okay,
is.
I didn't know that.
But it's so funny, like immediately, like I'm like, yo,
No
get out
way.
there and do something. He goes straight to, I guarantee you I can run a 5 fucking
No way.
flat.
Exactly.
Because it's not like I'm out of shape.
No,
Yes,
it's
you
not.
are. You
Hey.
don't look out of shape. but you're
5-minute
out of
30-second
shape.
mile?
Yeah.
Shake my fucking hand. $100 I could do it. We're going right after this
All right,
podcast.
you're fucked.